Squad up, haters down. If you ain't about that life, don't come around. Got the crowd, gone wild. Tell me what you know about that Mem style.
Yo, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's the Memphis Jelks Show. And once again, we are back, man. I be tired of people thinking that we ain't gonna come back every Wednesday, man. Y'all know we bring in nothing but the top-notch greatest guests of all time, man, every Wednesday. And we doing it for y'all for the free. Bring y'all some powerful guests, you know what I'm saying, with powerful messages so that we can empower y'all. You know what I'm saying? I want to bring up something though, you know what I'm saying? I teamed up with Amazon. Y'all know I've been teaming up with Amazon, you know what I'm saying, on the merch. Shout out to Amazon. And we've come up with this Team Jelks shirt, you know, and I'm doing this as a fundraiser because I ain't asking nobody for anything, you know what I'm saying? I don't want no handouts, you know what I'm saying? But I got this Team Jelks tee made. You can get it, you know what I'm saying, in any color. We got the black, blue, gray. I mean, come on, it goes on. You can get the white, red. But if you Team Jelks, man, hey, go on, grab you one, man. You know what I'm saying? Help out the show. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to bring on, you know, the biggest and best guests. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? The biggest and best guests, you know, and that's going to cost, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to see y'all big artists like 50 Cent on here, you know what I'm saying? If you want to see Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? You know, just support, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to give us nothing. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Just go to Amazon, type in Memphis Jelks. We also got these going right here. The Memphis Jelks Show tees. They on there too. The Memphis Jelks Show tees. They on there too, you know what I'm saying? So y'all just show some support, show some love, you know what I'm saying? This week, man, it's been, you know, a pretty cool week, pretty cool. Cool in the sense of just being like on some real stuff, but it been hot as hell. Bro, I mean, hold up.
Drums, please.
Oh, he's in the building. Oh, snap.
What's up, man?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Man, listen, first of all, y'all go out and grab them Team Jelks shirts, man. Support the Memphis Jelks Show. Listen, we trying to do big things on here for real. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of big plans. And as you all know, big plans don't come to life without funding. We not begging for nothing, but if you like the Memphis Jelks Show, man, go support, man. These people that come on here, man, they come on here for free. But, you know, some of the big artists and guests that y'all want on here, they don't come for free. And we wouldn't ask them to come on for free. So, man, yeah, y'all go support the Memphis Jelks. Get them Team Jelks. Also get the Memphis Jelks Show. I forgot to get mine last week, but you better believe I'm going to go order me one this week.
Hey, I couldn't have said it better myself, man. So how's the Shy? How everything going in the Shy?
Hot as hell. It's 103 degrees today, man.
103 degrees in the Shy? Come on, ain't y'all by the Great Lakes or something? Shouldn't that cool it down some or something?
Nah, that come with humidity. So it's wet and hot out here, man. Because it feels so humid out here, bro. It is hot, dog.
Man, bro, I tried to go outside, man, after the sun had went down, and it felt like I couldn't breathe, bro. I'm like, how are people breathing out here? Everybody just go in the house.
I'm like, where does heat wave come from, dog? Like, where does shit come from? And it came out of nowhere.
Man, I know that's real, man. It's crazy as I don't know what, bro. I don't even want to get into like the politics because, man, they done indicted Trump ass. Every week we come on here, they indict him again. Every week.
Hey, listen, they gonna get his ass, man. One way or another, they gonna get his ass. You hear me? They gonna get him. So, you know, he paid some good lawyers. They can figure it out. But hey, listen, don't do the crime. You can't do the time, you know.
Man, everybody watching, thank y'all for watching, man. We got a lot of people in the building tonight, man. For our guest, is like a super special guest, man, straight out of New York City, the home of hip hop, the mecca of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we celebrating, the 50th anniversary of hip hop too. So, man, it's just perfect time.
Yeah.
Couldn't ask for no better timing. Sure, I ain't gonna hold them. You know what I'm saying?
Out, man.
Yeah, I can keep. Man. You know me. I'm good at this talking shit. But you know what I'm saying. But I'm finna go and bring in our guest, man, because our guest, man, he hails from New York City, and we'll get into his story and all that. You know what I'm saying? Here he is, the one and only.
Drums, please.
Blizz Bevel.
Welcome to the Memphis Jelks Show.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, bro. Welcome to the show.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me, Brody.
Man, thank you for taking the time out, man, to join us tonight, man. We really appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I have some free time, man. And check you out, man. You feel me?
I appreciate that, man. I've been bumping your music all day, man, and I must say, man, you clever as hell on the mic, bro.
Appreciate it, man. I most definitely appreciate that, man. You feel me?
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you putting out that great music, man, and your beat selection is fire. I don't know if you producing them or you work with different producers, or we can, you know what I'm saying, we can get into that a little bit later on, but I know people want to know, like, what part of New York that you from?
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Rochester, though, upstate New York, though, please. Like Rochester over here by Buffalo, you heard? Like an hour away from Buffalo, but Rochester, though, the third largest city in the States. You know what I mean? We ain't too far from the city, though, but I'm in upstate, you know what I mean? Lost Borough, you heard?
That's what's up, man.
Shout out to Griselda. Shout out
to Rochester, man. Shout out to Rochester, New York, man. In the building. Y'all stand up, man. We got Blizz Bevel in this jump. Man, what's up? Yo, so tell us, man, just a little bit. You don't got to go into too much detail, but just kind of give us a picture of how it was growing up in Rochester, New York.
Man, growing up was crazy, man. You seen a lot of police, seen a lot of drugs, man. You seen a lot of shootings, man. A lot of homicides, man. A lot of overdoses, a lot of, you know what I mean? Just like everyday hood drama, man. You see it all, man. Growing up, you be exposed to a lot, and you gotta grow up early.
That's real.
Fast.
That's real, man. So that sounds a lot like, you know what I mean, the M-Town. That sounds a lot like Memphis, man. At what point did you start becoming interested in music?
I mean, I really got interested in music, man, after my brother was killed, man. 2011, my brother was killed, man. Shout out to my brother Flea, my brother Slime, man. Feel me, Slime?
Yo, on the show, bro, we always respect that. We always respect, the soldiers, you know what I'm saying, and the people who, are no longer in this physical world with us, by just doing a brief moment of silence. So everybody, let's give a brief moment of silence for Slime Bevel. Rest in peace, brother. But go ahead, though. We definitely wanted. So your brother was into music first.
Yeah, he was more into it than I was. You know what I mean? But we used to always freestyle together. Freestyle over beats, man. You know what I mean? Freestyle over many Dipset beats, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to Dipset. freestyle over mad D-Block beats, man. You know, shout out to D-Block, man. You heard? You know, all of the beats cool, like, you know what I mean? Whack fire beats he was rapping over, but at that point, it didn't matter where he was from. If the beat was fire, he was my rap over. But we was just doing it out of fun and the love of hip hop, you heard? And just after he passed away, you know what I mean? Like, I just had kept the legacy going on by saving everything under Halo Money Game. Like my brother basically is the CEO of the label because he told me to save everything that I do musically under Halo Money Game on YouTube. You know what I mean? While he was alive, you feel me? But after he was killed, I like turned that into a label. So now that's the label, Halo Money Game Music Group. Halo Money Game, we godly, surrounded by angels. You heard? My brother and my grandmother and my dad and my angels. You heard? I got other fallen soldiers too. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Man, it's dope, man, how you representing for your brother, man. And I love when the songs come on. I love the intros where you be like, Halo Money Gang, we godly. I love that, man. That's fire. You know, when you hear that saying, man, you know you about to hear some fire.
Yeah.
You might well turn it up.
Well.
For real, bro, man. I've been bumping it all morning, man. I want to go ahead and get into the first song, if you don't mind, man. The first video. And for y'all, and for everybody who don't know, man, go to YouTube and just type in Blizz Bevel, man. You gonna hear some
all platforms, man. iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify. Just type in Blizz Bevel in your Google search engine, and all my platforms will pop up. You feel me?
We finna get into the first video, and it's called The Way It Goes.
Yeah.
So y'all check it out. Exclusive right here on the Memphis Jelks Show.
Exclusive.
Keep your head up and stay focused, focused, focused. Keep your head up and stay focused, focused, focused. Like you be up and down, no telling when you gonna hit the ground. Keep your head up and stay focused, that's just the way that it goes. Like a merry-go-round, you could be up and then fall back down. Keep your head up and stay focused, that's just the way that it goes.
Stress going through relationship woes. It's ups and downs, that's how relationships go. Trust issues from your past relationship show. No trust should make your next relationship cold. Married with children be relationship goals. Why is that black love seeming extinct? I guess with social media it's easy to cheat. With social media it's easy for people to meet. I guess with social media love's not unique. She's a genius, I love how her mind thinks. Why is my people getting killed in a blink? I guess they want my kind off of the streets. I guess they want the blood that's in me. She is the love with the thug that's in me. She said she ready to be married any day. She asks what I love her in any shape. She know where I'm flawed, but she love me anyway. Hey.
Up and down, no telling when you gonna hit the ground. Keep your head up and stay focused, that's just the way that it goes. Like a merry-go-round, you could be up and then fall back down. Keep your head up and stay focused, that's just the way that it goes.
Never going on my way to treat a hoe. Fuck that love shit, it be unbelievable. Saying they love you, but they be deceiving you. It hurts cause deep down I can see the truth. That shit that happened wasn't like that. I tried for a while, but I don't wanna fight back. It's a shame I send texts and you don't write back. But it's nothing for me to take a flight back. My rights give me a chance to rewrite that. But how you claiming you love me more? I guess you didn't think I had any love at all. Was I get back to your ex to even the score? Meanwhile smoking outside while she inside with an attitude. Smoking dolo, don't think I'ma pass it to you. But you could buy A-side serving and plastic to you. And yes, this is the way that I actually do you.
Up and down, no telling when
my kids out of the hood into a better environment. There's really no good. Every night they hearing but red aspiring. Pray things go how they should. God, he never doubted us. I'm blessed because my spots shake, never surrounded one. I'm blessed because my pops and mom Duke's really proud of us. Forever I'm going in, never pressure letting up. Smoke to relax whenever it ain't letting up. Been through hell and back, you should be respecting us. Because we didn't fold, from 10 to 4 we had lines down different rows. No time to talk, serving, giving goals. I was in peace, now it's a different mode. They try to piss on me like a commode. Now we up like we cooking coke on the stove. Calling my phone if it's not money, please leave me alone. Froze.
No telling when you're gonna hit the ground. Keep your head up and stay focused. That's just the way that it goes. Like a merry-go-round, you could be up and then fall back down. Keep your head up and stay focused. That's just the way that it goes.
You on mute, Jelks, if you're talking. You on mute, Jelks. You on mute. You on mute, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. Yo, what I was saying is that song is so damn dope. I used that song for the promo. Like I was going through trying to see which song I'm gonna use to promote your appearance. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? I didn't expect for us to play that video, but I didn't know that song had a video, but that video is fire.
Bro, the production
Man.
on the video, I like. The investment, the quality, I like. I also like the bap that's in there, man. That boom bap that's kind of got like that underlining in the beat, man. I love it. Great production.
Who was that one? Who produced that one, man?
So like I had that I had bought that beat, I mean, from my man's like it wasn't anybody physical, it was also was doing like business online. Feel me?
Okay.
I mean, but who shot the video was Lightly Saucy Productions though, you know.
They did an amazing job.
Yeah.
That beat was made by B Young, part of me.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
You got your beat, like I said, your beat selection skills are cold. They're like impeccable. Like every beat that I heard that you pick is like amazing. Like, are you familiar with instruments or anything like that? Or do you know people who play instruments or something? How did you like get the ear to pick those dope ass beats you be picking, man?
Yo, it's funny you said that, yo. I mean, as you was actually talking, I was reminiscing on when I was like, I mean, when I played in a band. I mean, I used to play music in school. I was in a band and I played the trumpet. I mean, the baritone, TC, and the BC. I mean, I had a lot of friends that played saxophone, and I played the drum. You know what I mean? And I basically just go up beats that I like. You know what I mean? That beats that take me to a place from when I was first listening to hip hop, what made me interested in the whole genre. I like try to find beats that embody that. Like every time, every beat will be basically when you hear it, you know it's about to be straight hip hop and nothing fabricated.
Well, the beat on that song definitely did that.
Yep.
The beat on that song definitely did that. And I'm also a firm believer, this is just a small plug, that being in band, even in middle school, even if you don't do it in high school, I think it takes the musical element to another level when you decide you want to like get into music, rap, sing, whatever you want to do. I think, you know, being in those environments allows your ears to open up to hear things that other people just wouldn't normally hear. Not to say that you have to be in band, but I think being in band allows you to be more creative. To me, that's just my personal opinion. It's because I was in band. But I think it allows you to be a lot more creative, especially when you start learning different time signatures and different keys and starting to learn tones and how they're supposed to sound, knowing when it's flat and when it's sharp. Like that stuff to me all plays a part in the production. And from my perspective, I believe a production makes a song, right? A production can make or break a song. And just the song we just listened to, the production matched what was being said in the song, and it matched the rap and the rhythm of the song and the rhythm of what you were rapping. And so, just a small plug to people who in band, man. Y'all stay in that thing.
Well, shit.
And to
You gotta
add
go
to
in
that,
there and take
to add to that, man, I just want to say, much love to my fellow trumpet player because that's the exact instrument that I played. For real, what a coincidence, man. And
who would ever know?
I marched and played the trumpet in the marching band for like then we do 2. I think I did 2 years before I switched schools, and I didn't want to march for the new school. No
No
disrespect.
disrespect, huh?
But my brother, he played drums in the band, so I definitely, speaking of what you were saying, credit being in band to being advanced when it comes to like musical choice and musical selections and stuff like that. And I produce too. I produce beats too, man. So maybe I can send you a few,
What?
Blizz. Yep, he produced. My brother produced too. We both producers too. So we just kind of took what we
Yeah.
learned in band and applied it to these drum machines and keyboards and shit.
That's,
Yep. So maybe I'm gonna slide you a few. I'm gonna slide you a beat pack, man. See if you dig any of them, bro. If you don't mind.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So don't no problem at all. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Send me. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get it back to you.
I appreciate that, man. So yeah, man. So like, what were some of the inspirational artists that you kind of looked up to before you started making your own music?
Man, my favorite man was always Nas. I like grew up in an era where it was like to me like once I wanted to like hear like reality and like real music at the point of my life I felt like Nas was always the go to. Like it was more like so like inspirational. It was more so like poetry mixed with hip hop when Nas was each time Nas rap, man, big up the Nas, man. And he always been a big influence, man, and impacted my whole genre. I even had my mom playing Nas. Like, you know what I mean? My little brother had my pops playing Nas. I had everybody around me listening to Nas more than they would have if I believe if I wasn't around. So like Nas, more so like I always grew up listening to jazz also. So my
Mm.
favorite jazz musician is John Coltrane and Miles Davis.
Nice. Now that's different right there. You don't find a lot of artists who not only listen to jazz but who can appreciate jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. I, I'm one of them, bro. Though I just need to dig. I just need to listen more. Or they say you don't hear jazz. You don't listen to jazz. You hear jazz, or is it the opposite? You don't hear jazz. You listen to jazz. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
You don't hear jazz, you listen to it. More
Hey,
so a feeling.
this gonna be this gonna be a small little plug, man. But just check out one of my partners, man. He actually is a jazz musician. JD Warren in the Rudiment. He actually is staying in East Orange, New Jersey. But man, he makes some good quality music, man. It's kind of different. He do his own thing to it. So check him out, man. Small plug, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got family in Orange, New Jersey, man. West Orange, Newark, Jersey City.
Yeah, he live over there, but he play in the city all the time, at different little spots. He was just at some jazz festival somewhere, I think in Jersey somewhere. I don't remember, but like he was, I guess one of the headliners, and so he just dropped a single. I think last week actually. So he's working on his third studio album. So, but check him out if you get some time.
Yeah,
Okay,
I thought
definitely. Send me, like, send me his name and inbox it, or just text it to me or something. Oh, yeah,
For sure.
I'll check him out, man.
word.
So what is it about jazz? Because I know Nas used to add. Well, he probably still do adds jazz into his music. And a lot of people be trying to criticize Nas because they say he don't choose like those commercial sounding beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be hearing a lot. I be watching interviews of like people like DJ Vlad and all them, and they be like, Nas don't pick the commercial beats. But jazz, like, how does that relate to hip hop? How can you kind of intertwine jazz with hip hop? Because that's definitely what Nas was doing.
I can intertwine. I mean, I feel like hip hop and jazz is intertwined because a lot of my favorite jazz instruments go like they sound the best over hip hop beats, over like the 808s and the different boom bats and you know what I mean, the different beat patterns that the producers may make. I feel like once a jazz instrument is thrown in there, I feel like that changed the whole element of the beat and it changed the direction of where the beat was once going before you added that instrument there. So I feel like it just creates like a whole different element and it crosses you over to a different genre also while you doing hip hop, you know what I mean? So you kinda like it's like a blend. It's like a blend, you know what I mean? And the blend was phenomenal. And also Nas' dad is a jazz musician, so he always grew up with the elements around. So he probably had a similar ear. Well, has that ear where he could incorporate the the jazz beats his dad was playing to the hip hop that was around in his era. He just felt like that blend was like was ahead of his time because really not too many people was doing it. Not too many artists was doing
Man, that's as dope as I have ever heard Nas broke down ever. And you and
Yeah.
you did it in like 30 seconds. That's super real, man. I'm a super big Nas fan too, man. I bought Illmatic like when it first dropped, and I was a kid, and I hadn't. I just knew what I was hearing was like something like phenomenal. I didn't.
it.
I was too young to really like understand exactly what he was saying, but I knew whose world is this. I knew I liked to hear that. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world? I felt like shit. I feel like it made me feel like the world could be mine too. But you can tell like serious artists because when I listen to your music, it's important. You make important music. It feel like, and you know what I'm saying. You know how to make a slapper, a banger for the radio too. Don't get it twisted. But I love artists who put like importance over popularity.
Yeah,
Why is it important that you make important music also?
just for that reason alone, man. I feel like I'm an important person first of all. You know what I mean? And I feel like I should make music that's like important to me. Like what's important to me may not be important to the next person, but end of the day, I'm just giving you my view of the world. So I'm just, you know what I mean, giving you me. And like, you know what I mean, what makes it important is, you know what I mean, just the
The fact that you feel it's important, it rubs off. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because there's a lot of like-minded people out here. Like we may not run into them like every day, But like, if you was in an elevator together or at a party together, it's mad that the music plays, or even the radio, like wherever people hear music at, like you could most definitely have some type of relationship with somebody in the crowd, like who has a liking for that same type of music that majority people may not like. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean, like not everybody like everybody. Like not every type of music is for every listener.
So you definitely like make music that's important, and you also make music, man. Some of your songs I be listening to, and they just straight bangers.
Gotta have a mix. You know what I mean? So I most definitely have to mix it up. You know what I'm saying? To have the bangers and stuff that beat in cars. You know what I mean? Growing up with the growing up with the speakers in the whips. You know what I mean? Growing up around that, so you gotta have music that hit in trunks. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But back to the important, like the important aspect of why I do the music, man, because I have a message to get across. And I feel like there's really not too many people who trying to get this message across. And yeah, man, you gotta be real, man. Time, like, now I mean, time is of the essence. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of things that's going on is kind of like, kind of like signs and signals of what was already mentioned beforehand. You feel me? So I just take them elements and just keep it real, so I can just at least do my part of trying to wake people up who sleep. You feel what I mean? While having fun. While having fun. You know what I mean? It be gems in them tracks that you call bangers. You probably don't even notice because of the beat that you caught. But you probably saying it, but you saying gems. See me? Right now, I mean, you saying stuff that wouldn't probably be in a type of song that has that beat. You feel me?
Yep. I do. I be hearing the gems and the bangers too, man. That's why I just say like you're a phenomenal artist, bro. Like you're gonna just keep pushing, man, because you man, like you're already there. Like, and what do you feel like? Do you feel like is you want to be independent and then like you know what I'm saying? Like that way, it's a longer grind, but you'll own all your shit. Or do you want to? Or would you rather a label come through and be like, "Yo, Bevel, man, here go a couple of million, but we need that publishing know about you."
Nah, man. Hey, little money game, man. Like my music is my pain. Like so, when I write music, I'm coming from a point of pain. Like I lost like real close family members who was near and dear to my heart, and I take that pain and I just release it in a positive, artistic manner. You see me?
Mm-hmm.
So like me giving up any type of publishing is like me giving up parts of my family who I'm talking about, who I'm rapping for. You feel me? And
Yep.
so that's why I always be independent, always rep Halo Money Game. You see me? So it's always Halo Money Game. Like we're gonna shine regardless. You know, God guides my footsteps. So yeah,
Speaking of
and
God, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
nah, that's all I was saying. End of the day, God guides my footsteps. So like the path where He gonna take me, and how big as I get is gonna be the the level I get to. You see me?
Yep.
Word.
Word. And I hear that in your music, and you're not. I can tell that your music is not for sale. Like your soul is not for sale. And
Nah.
you can hear that. I study music, man. I study art. I study music. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this, man, since I was a teenager, man. And like you said, I've listened to everybody from Nas to the Dayton Family. You know what I'm saying? To all the way on down to the 3-6 Mafia. You know what I'm saying? I've analyzed the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? To Tupac. You know what I mean? Snoop. You know that. But so I not only do I watch your video and listening to your flow, listening to your flow and stuff, man. But I'm like, I'm looking at it on a deeper level, like, and you're already there. Like I'm when I see your music and see your videos and hear your music, you're already there. That's why I asked you that, because you're like, there's nothing that no label or no producer or no videographer can do to that's going to make you more important than what you already are. Like you already like all the way there. So I guess at that point, it'd just be a matter of time, like you said, just putting it in God's hands and keep grinding it out and then just kind of see where it goes from there.
Mm.
But I
You
do
know,
notice, I,
I already know where it's gonna go. You see me? Like, you know what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying? I got a message that need to get to the four corners of the world, man, where our people is scattered at. And, you know what I'm saying? And that
mm-hmm.
message is definitely gonna reach some corners of the world, man.
That's real, man. And like I wanted to bring up when you brought up that, that God got you and stuff, I wanted to pull up your new single, He Alive, man, that's out there on iTunes with Apple Music, on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music. I wanted to say iTunes. That show my age right there.
It still exists. It's, it still exists, man. If you want to
Somewhere
buy
out
it, you
there.
got to go on iTunes.
Yo, man, like I said, man, I was riding and listening to this song earlier, man. He alive, man. It is a deep record and it's dope. The beat banging like a mug, man. As usual, your flow's tight. Can you kind of, just give us a little brief description of like the idea and the concept behind it and how you came up with it?
Yeah, man. So, you know what I mean? Basically, like the song, like if the song is like basically the narrative of the whole Jesus resurrection. You know what I'm saying? I just really just like broke it down and tried to try to just shine a light that he alive. You feel me? Like it states, you know what I mean, that he alive. So I feel like a lot of people probably don't really grasp the story. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of just broke it down in a hip hop form, and I just had wanted to get that message across. And I feel like that's the song that I was thinking of. Like truthfully, I was thinking about my grandmother, man, when I made that, man. Like I was thinking about a song she can play every Sunday morning, or every day when she cleaning up, or as soon as she wake up, she can play some inspiration. You know what I mean, to get her day started. So that was my whole thought to the whole song, and like, and I know it's a song you can play, like I said, every Sunday, and a song you can most definitely play on the resurrection day of Jesus. You heard? Yeah. Daily, a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly song. You heard? You know what I mean? Song you can play anytime. It's a feel good song. You can play it when you wake up and before you go to sleep. If you had a hard day, you know what I mean? You know that everything that was promised for you, you know what I'm saying? Everything that was written in that great book. We know that great book, you know what I mean? Everything that was written in there, if you believe it, you know what I'm saying, you know that we promise. We promise everything. So just keep that thought that he alive, and he died for us so we can have everything. You feel me? So we struggling now, but the struggle is not forever. Man,
Bro, I love how you put God first, man. I love it, man. I'm from the Bible belt, so you know what I'm saying. We very God fearing in this area, bro. For real, like, come on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when you speak about God, man, you touching us like on another level. Keep doing that,
Yeah.
man. Keep doing that because that's working down south too. You know what I'm saying?
mhm. I made a song that was like universal for everybody to play, you know what I mean, like whatever religion, like you know what I mean, like you can just play it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a song that could be played or like globally and not just in my neighborhood or in my state or in my region. Like, it could be played everywhere. You feel me? It could be played where people can hear it and people will want to hear it. And people feel like it's a song that's safe to be played by the kids. Like when I was writing a song, I wrote it without cursing, but I didn't realize that it was no cuss words in the song until after it was done on the playback while I was in the studio and I was listening to it. I'm like, oh, I ain't had not one curse word, so it's already ready already. So like, you know what I'm saying? I got the radio, like the radio is next. You know what I'm saying? I got the video that's coming. So I'm just staying inspired, man.
Well, the song is a smash, man. Just like, oh, man, all your songs are smashes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Man, if y'all watching, man, go stream He Alive right now, man, at Apple Music, Spotify, and all the places that you like to stream from, Pandora, you name it. And, you know, go to YouTube, man. Watch some Blizz Bevel videos and stuff. I promise you're gonna be inspired, man. You're gonna be like inspired, and he gonna put you up on game knowledge and some spiritual, you know what I'm saying, healing. We want to get into the next video, man. We're going to keep the show going. Y'all know the phone lines are open. It's 901-410-0123. You know what I'm saying? Y'all call in, man, and holler at your boys, but don't call in during this video because we want to watch this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they'll do. They'll wait till we start playing the video, then they'll call. It's like, hold up, nigga, the video.
We not going to answer. We not going to answer.
Oh yeah, so man, the phone lines are open. You know, wait for the video to end, and then we'll take calls. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we finna get into this video. It's called "Connected," right here on the Memphis Jelks Show by Blizz Bevel. Y'all make sure y'all go on YouTube and check it out too, because it's exclusive right here.
Exclusive.
Let's go.
Surrounded by angels. Yeah. I'm a child of the Most High. I speak words of the Most High. Read from the Bible, it's no lie. If you doubt yourself, then you won't fly. May not come where you want, we be on time. Connected to the Lord without a phone line. Still connected to the streets like a phone line. They matter have it like theirs won't shine. I'm a child of the Most High. I speak words of the Most High. Read from the Bible, it's no lie. If you doubt yourself, then you won't fly. May not come where you want, we be on time. Connected to the Lord without a phone line. Still connected to the streets like a phone line. They matter have it like theirs won't shine. Blizz be a black king, check his bloodline. Facts. It's no pork on my fork, that mean no swine. Imagine waiting hours in a roll line. Have things to do, but have no time. Let's chill, give up blunts on the shoreline. With baddies in the field for my lunch line. In the future, my lady be a precious thing. The love from Jehovah be a precious thing. I know you got my drip before I said a thing. Your marriage is more than a precious ring. Know who to follow, get led astray. If there is a will, then there's a way. It's the last days that we're living in. What a tough guys turn feminine. They see what you like, they want a dimmy can. Went from being hood rich to down, quarter plate to being hood rich again. Life is a repetitive vicious cycle. They shoot like we in the finals. Run up on you on motorcycles. In the booth spitting homicidal. Listen to Blizz's hits on titles. Prince's music will go viral. To get his hit spun like a spiral. By DJs on different vinyls. I'm a child of the Most High. I speak words of the Most High. Read from the Bible, it's no lie. If you doubt yourself, then you won't fly. May not come where you want, we be on time. Connected to the Lord without a phone line. Still connected to the streets like a phone line. They matter have it like theirs won't shine. I'm a child of the Most High. I speak words of the Most High. Read from the Bible, it's no lie. If you doubt yourself, then you won't fly. May not come where you want, we be on time. Connected to the Lord without a phone line. Still connected to the streets like a phone line. They matter have it like theirs won't shine. Studying the words of the Bible. Strength is my biblical defense. Rich protects the devil for confusing my pivotal tips. To reach the goals, think positive. I know the devil wants the opposite. Smoking weed, they clear the smoke. I'm using logic and common sense. Never letting go of the last words my brother and I spoke upon. Who would've thought those would be the last words we spoke upon? Earlier we was just smoking, chilling and rapping. Who would've thought that would be the last blunt we smoked upon? Whenever we talk about you, mommy be barely holding on. Having so much anger built up, that's why I wrote the song. I'm a child of the Most High. I speak words of the Most High. Read from the Bible, it's no lie. If you doubt yourself, then you won't fly. May not come where you want, we be on time. Connected to the Lord without a phone line. Still connected to the streets like a phone line. They matter have it like theirs won't shine. I'm a child of the Most High. I speak words of the Most High. Read from the Bible, it's no lie. If you doubt yourself, then you won't fly. May not come where you want, we be on time. Connected to the Lord without a phone line. Still connected to the streets like a phone line. They matter have a light, theirs won't shine. All praises to the Most High. Lord, I just want to say thank you for waking me up to see another day. Lord, I just want to say thank you for guiding my path. Lord, I am very humble. Cause I know at any time, all the blessings you bestowed upon me could be taken at an instant. So I'm thankful. All praises to the Most High. Hello, money gang, we got it.
Halo Money Game in the building. Yes, man. I love it, man. The flow is impeccable. You're talking about real life situations. You putting the Lord first, man, and it's still street and gangster. I mean, what more can you ask for? I mean, what more can you ask for? Come on, man. Damn.
You can't.
Shit. Man, if y'all investors are watching, man, y'all need to be investing ASAP, man, for real. In Blizz Bevel, man. Investors, if y'all out there, man, make the call. 901-410-0123, man. Y'all better not let Blizz Bevel slip through y'all fingers, man. Not if y'all trying to make money. Not if y'all trying to make some money. For real, bro. It's like, to me, I be feeling like some of the best and greatest artists, man, like don't be really, you know what I mean? Like, I guess they call it the music business. That's what I be hearing people say. It's the music business. They're only going to invest in stuff that they already know going to make money. But that's what's wrong with me with the music these days, man, is that they're not, to me, I don't feel like they're investing the money and putting the right people in, you know, in the position to reach the masses. What do you feel about it? I'm not saying let's shit on the industry or nothing like that. I just feel like it should be more balanced, and I feel like there's artists who can balance it out who don't really get a fair shake because of the whole money, business, money.
I kind of just feel like, to keep it 100, I'm gonna kind of like, I feel like the industry kind of like, they kind of like prey on the vulnerable in a sense. You know what I mean? Like, most people who get them deals, they going through situations where they at the lowest point of their life, and they just, if somebody throwing money at you and you don't got nothing, of course you're gonna take it. If you don't got no other plans or other ways of getting money or having money, you're gonna take the first piece of money that somebody throw at you. So that's what be going on. And people, like, know what I mean? People, like, they sign these contracts, you know what I mean? And then they didn't really probably read the whole entire contract, and then they get caught up on something that they may have overread or just didn't probably even read it. Like, I'm not speaking on nobody. I'm just saying there's some things that could possibly happen to why an artist would want to sign with a label, because at the end of the day, who would not want to own all of these masters and all of these publishing and have a label where you can basically generate generational wealth?
Mm-hmm.
Who would want that?
Man, come on. That right there is that would be the American dream shit. Yeah, man. But why does it happen so often though? I mean, and then like why aren't they like in between bringing in some balance too? Like, you know, to curate the art, because I don't feel like the art is being curated. I feel like you can, if a person down there talking about they toe pink and they finger brown, they'll, you know, but that can make money. But then here's somebody, you know, with important music like that's important to the culture and important to the genre. They'll run down there and throw that motherfucker $1 million, man, and then like just put the other person like just, you know, like they might feel it, but you know what I'm saying. But this make money, you know. Let's go with, you know, I don't know.
Like, they basically don't really want man, like, I mean, like, it's like a few different avenues where you can go at with this right here, though. But I most definitely feel like they just trying to keep one sound of music out. They like I feel like it's like a certain time period for a certain type of music for one. So I feel like if you're making a certain type of music that fit that time period, then they automatically jump on you like whatever the wave is, sort of thing. Uh, also feel like too that like now I mean that they basically like just want like so like I mean if one person is buying one specific thing, they feel like why break it? Like now I mean
Yep.
if it's don't fix it for one, and for two, like I was saying, like they got this music that's out that's really not that really doesn't have any substance, and it's kind of like the listener's fault too because the artists that make this type of music that really is just like the wave or something that happened at that moment. Like I mean they don't really care about whatever is out that could have some type of importance because they don't want the message to get across. They want everybody to be stuck in whatever part they like they in. Like, know what I mean? Like, so when artists who make music that's gonna bring somebody out of a situation where they can really think in a different aspect, like out of the box, they don't really want that. Like, they really trying against that. So that's why another reason it took Nas a certain period of time to really reach the place where he at now. Like this to like, know what I mean? Like, I feel like this the funnest time Nas has this like having it in his career.
Me
Like,
too.
if he can be himself, like I feel like he can just say whatever and just do whatever he. I know holds bars. It's really me, and yeah, I'm gonna just have fun. I'm gonna speak to the people the way I want to speak to the people, and like, know what I mean? And if you want a contract, you we can't speak like that. You gotta like how you said when the show first came on, you gotta have a commercial sound. Like, how come he doesn't have a commercial beat? Like, how come it gotta be commercial?
Right.
Now I'm saying, end of the day, like when people like movies, like people like something that's like that has a long longevity. So a commercial is only what, like 30 seconds? We're trying to use it for lifetime. So we ain't even thinking about no commercials. We're thinking about the whole movie. We're thinking about, know what I'm saying, all of the apex the beginning. Know what I'm saying, what is it, the ascended action. Then you got the climax, and then you got the falling action. Then you got the resolution in the movie. Know what I'm saying, that ain't got nothing to do with no commercial. So I feel like a commercial person is a person who really has nothing but commercial music is only shakes in the fan. Like they don't really have I don't know. Like I said, there's many ways that
Substance. They don't have
like
substance.
they don't got it, man, and they don't really want people who make substance to really be mainstream.
Man, I totally agree, man. Because I was watching a interview of an artist, no name calling on the track, but they were asking him about his football career. They were like, man, you know, you had a hell of a football career in high school and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you were like set to go to the NFL. We saw you trying out for the NFL. There's like footage of you like in camp, in summer camp and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, don't you know, man, this man got upset with them because he's putting on this persona like he a shooter and he a driller and all this. So that's messing up his
Image.
street cred. Yeah, it was messing up his image. Don't you know, man, this man got upset and got up and walked out of the interview, man. Because so it's like to me, I would have used that as substance.
Yeah,
the type of artist that I am, I'd be like, yeah, you know, I'm good at everything I do. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's football, basketball, you know what I'm saying?
but up on my mind, so I'm gonna succeed.
But that's what I guess what the industry just a lot of people in there, they just want to, like you said, they want to put on this certain persona because they feel like that's what sells. And if people find out positive things about them, that's a negative. That
Well,
we need them to believe that we're shooters and killers, and
well, you know,
it don't
I
make no
think the
sense, man. It
I
just don't
think the
make any
proof
sense.
I think the proof is in the pudding. It is selling, and that's the problem, right? It's
Right. That's why.
all the industry comes down to is what sells. And it's
That.
really up to the listeners to
Look,
change the
look,
trend of the industry. It's the
that.
non-substance stuff that people enjoy, that like people are attracted to, that people are listening to, and that's what people are spending money on. And so the industry, it has nothing to do about message. It's everything to do with money. Who can I
Money.
make the most return off of my investment on? And so it's like, yeah, I could invest in this guy. I could invest in Blizz. I could pour money into him, but it's like, is my return on investment going to be as big as this guy who people are listening to, right? It's not necessarily people aren't listening to Blizz. It's like this guy has the image, has the sound that people are buying into right now. And I think that's what plays a big part in it. Until the listeners decide that they want more quality, then you won't get quality. You know, it's kind of like when we were coming up, right? There are some artists that we would listen to and be like, man, they killing it. And now there are some artists we won't even listen to because of what life has taught us, what we've experienced. It's like, man, I just can't relate with that. That's not me. But I think we have a number of listeners now who relate with some of the messages that are being pushed. Uh,
Yeah.
and that's just what it is, man. As long as people buy, they're going to keep selling it. As long as people buy, they're going to keep selling it. But what I do like, though, here's the counterpart to that: the internet is free now. And so, like, the more people who decide to put themselves out there to record the YouTube videos, to put the money into buying ads, and so they can get into the algorithm so that the positive stuff can be seen, right? It can combat with it, but it's just gonna have to be a different route to combat with it until the big industry is like, oh, this shit is popular now. Let's put money into this person. And that's why you see so many artists being broken in different genres and different phases. Artists you ain't even heard about is because like people catch on to these people in the industry, like, oh, let's go invest in him because this is what's popular now. How many one hit wonders do we know? Popular
Too
for
much.
Hmm.
that stint, for that sound, for that era, for that time. It's some artists now, man. I mean, if you look at it, like it's some artists who didn't survive eras. They didn't transition over to the next era because their sound didn't carry or they didn't change with the industry. And so, it's really gonna come down to the consumers, man. What the consumers support, that's what the industry gonna push. And so it's up to us if we want to see more positivity to invest in it, right? When these artists come out, when they are promoting, when they do have their own labels, when Halo Money Gang do put something out, it's up to the people who want to hear positive stuff to go out and buy it so that the industry is like, hold on, what's going on over here? Sales are declining. What are people buying? And that's how
Right.
you flip the scale. It takes us investing in it, right? It takes us going to the shows when people say they got shows and packing it out. You know what I'm saying? Selling out these bars and selling out these venues when the independent artists who we like put it on like that. That's how you flip the cycle, man. But until we do that, they're gonna push what sale, man.
That's it.
Yep. So what do it's like you said, in the meantime, you know what I'm saying? We just keep investing in ourselves and keep, promoting our music, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be, building our fan bases and, just start what? Just start packing out
Man, listen,
venues and
keep
stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
keep
Because
keep
it
making
seemed like an
music.
uphill battle. At some point, you're battling, you're up against, you're like David and you're up against a Goliath, you know what I mean?
But
Which is the
Goliath got slain though, right?
exactly.
It's not like it's not defeatable. Goliath went down, man. He came tumbling down. So that means it can be slain. I think you just have to choose how you decide to slay the giant, right? Goliath went up to slay the giant, and the king was like, here, put on my armor. Goliath was like, listen, that doesn't work for me. That's not how I won my battles. I'm going to trust what I've done and the work that I've put in and the stuff that I've done behind the scenes that nobody has ever seen that's been successful with me. I'm going to do that stuff because that's what I've been successful with. And so I think a lot of the times people grow weary in the process. And so you have to trust the process sometimes, trust what you're doing. If you believe in it, it doesn't really matter, right? Who else believes in it? If you believe in it, then eventually
Well,
you will convince other people to believe in what you do. But when you start flip flopping and changing, and one week you're doing this, the next week you're doing this, your rap name done changed 10 different times. Like, bro, it's one thing to go from Titty Boy to Two Chains, right? That's one thing, right? That's a big image change that made a lot of more money when he became Two Chains. But it's one thing to jump around and change your name. And people can't even keep up with some of these rappers, man. They name changed so much. It's like, who is this, bro? Who are you? Like, what happened, right? Like, what happened? It's one thing to go from J Smooth to Memphis Jelks, right? The sound changed from J Smooth to Memphis Jelks. But it's
Mhm.
another thing, J Smooth to Memphis Jelks to back to J M Smooth, like changing your name a million times. And that's just one element I see, right? Like some people I support, I can't keep up with them because they change their name so much, and then the sound changes, and then they go with what's worked, what this person doing, what that person doing. Man, if you be you, there is an audience that's there to listen to you, right? Because if this is the gift that God has given you, that means that there is somebody who can benefit from that gift, right? There's somebody
well,
you can pour into who will benefit from your gift. So if you just operate in your gifts will make room for you. If you operate in it, right, you will reach the people who you are meant to reach. And success is in the eye of the beholder, man. It's what you make it.
That was a gem.
that's good.
Shit. Oh, you done motivated me. When I get off of here, I'm gonna start making a beat and just
Yeah,
just
that's
just
what.
keep pushing on this mission that I'm on. Shit.
Yeah, you the person I'm talking about, Mister. I'm coming with the album. Where is that? We've been
Love
waiting.
on that. Love on that, man. We definitely got a David in the building tonight, Blizz
Yes,
Bevel,
sir.
man. And
Yes,
he's definitely
sir.
man, to me, I feel like if somebody can beat Goliath, man, it's definitely you, bro.
You got it.
I said the Lord came through Christ. You heard?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, y'all, we got to do a part 2 of this, man, because shoot, Blizz, I ain't get all the story. I ain't get all your story, and we don't want to. We want to do hour segments, man, and just kick it, chill. I know you got the new video about to come out. Come back on the show, and we'll, kick it and play the new video. You know what I'm saying? For He Alive, He Alive.
That. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Love on that. Well, it's the part that we go around the room and we let everybody say their last words, man, for the episode, man. And y'all be on the lookout for the part 2 for Blizz Bevel to come back, man. And you know what I mean? We're gonna keep it pushing, man. We're gonna build this platform up, just like O was just saying, man. Get like-minded people, man, to start helping, you know what I mean, get the thing where we want it to go. You know what I'm saying? When them folks see it, man, it's gonna be too late, probably for their ass. We're gonna be the new Goliath. Too late. All right, so we always start with the guests, man. Blizz, any last words for this episode?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna say, man, by the grace of God, I'm here, man. You know what I mean? I put God first, man. I mean, where I get my energy from, my inspiration from is my brother, R.I.P. You know what I mean? My pop, my grandmother, you know what I mean? My cousin teacher, you know what I'm saying? It's just anybody who just give me that inspiration and that push to keep going. All my fans, all my listeners, you know what I mean? People like you on this show, you know what I mean? And I could be following on all platforms, you know what I mean? At Blizz Bevel, at Halo Money Game, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, yeah, all of that. You know what I mean? All my music you heard tonight could be purchased on iTunes. Thanks for having me, man. I can't wait to come back for part 2. Stay tuned in.
Love, man. Thanks for joining, bro. Oh, you up?
Man, Blizz, appreciate you coming on the show tonight, man. Listen, everybody that come on our show, man, we always support everything they do, man. So we ask y'all just to support them. You heard Memphis Jelks, man. He listens. We listen to everything from every artist on this show, man, because we want to understand and know everything about every artist, man. We want to know where your music's coming from, what you do, what motivates you, man. So we just want to, man, Blizz, keep it up, man. Stay encouraged, man. If you keep God first, listen, everything else gonna fall into place.
I don't know if I can come behind both of y'all, man. Shoot, man. Y'all said it all, man. But shoot, Blizz, man, you family, man. Anybody who come on this show, man, from that point on, man, you family. But then it's crazy because if you do an ancestry background on us, we family for real. So that's even better. That's even better. But man, I listen to your music, man, all day today, man. You know, during work, I love it, man. I feel like I just be like, dang, I wish he was number one. And you know, my toe pink and my finger brown people were at the bottom of this shit, man. Like, you know what I mean? I love hip hop that much. And it's the 50th anniversary of hip hop, man. And I feel like artists like you know what I mean? And and myself, I strive to be one of them, man. But I feel like it's time for a takeover and real recognize real. And Blizz Bevel, man, you're up there. Like you're one of the artists that I recognize as being real. You know what I'm saying? And that who really stand a chance to overcome this battle that we in, because it really is like a battle. You know what I mean? It's a, you know, even like when you were talking about the good book earlier, it's a spiritual battle too. It's a spiritual battle, period. You know what I mean? Just when you think, the evil side is winning, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's like you said, God gonna come back, man, and make this and take it over, man. So I feel like what we're doing now is like we're helping him. You know what I'm saying? We're helping God, you know what I mean? I'm not saying everything we gotta say gotta be like all positive, and everything that we gotta say gotta be like strictly quoted out the Bible and all that kind of stuff, but it's our spirit. And you have a spirit in the way you treat people and the way you walk through this life that can inspire people. And it's gonna show in your music, it's gonna show in everything you do, your relationships. It shows in everything. And I just wanna say that thank you so much, man, because it shows, your spirit shows, man, in your music, man, in your videos, man. And I see that you be like having your girl with you and stuff, man, and that's real. You keeping it 1,000 with your girl and stuff, man. And just keep doing that, and then keep putting out this dope ass music, cause you killing this shit. I love your shit, nigga. I'm finna go jump on my motorcycle in a minute and play some more of your shit, yo. And just ride through the city of Memphis, bumping Blizz Bevel, man. If y'all don't support, y'all some haters. Hey, that's it. This been the show. You know what I'm saying? Buy the t-shirts, send the cash apps. Y'all ain't helping us. Shit, we already up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all helping the show. So if y'all help the show go up, we gonna help y'all go up, man. It's all love. Blizz Bevel. Oh, Memphis Jelks. Hey, we out.
Squad up, haters down, haters down. If you ain't about that life, don't come around, don't come around. Got the crowd.